I'd like you to start thinking about, how can we take this to the general population? So, all right, welcome back. Pull up a chair. All right, the next thing, join the circle. Ooh, why don't you just come back and sit in the
No, I'm fine right here. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, we did some stuff this morning about how to calm yourself down, so it seems like you might need to calm yourself down a little bit.
Any of that.
Mr. Wolf, would you?
Taylor, let's go outside. This is not the place for this, you know that.
I ain't leaving. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Look, I'm not gonna ask a lot from you. The only thing I'm gonna ask from you is just to walk outside with me.
Okay,
That's it,
everybody.
just outside.
Take a deep breath in. Breathe out.
What's going on, man?
I don't want to talk to you about anything.
Okay, listen. I appreciate you coming out here with me. That was something that you did that you didn't have to do. You could have kept staying in there and kept going and going. You're out here. Look at, obviously you look upset. You need time. In that place is not the time for you to go in there and sit down with a bunch of people and try and interact. What can I do to give you the time that you need just to be apart for a minute? You might need 20 minutes. I mean, I can ask you, and you and I can talk, but I want to I got to watch them, you know that, and I got to be in here too. So I will stay halfway if that's what I have to do. Why don't we keep you away from the group for the moment? Will that help?
Yeah, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Okay, well, listen, why don't I let you just calm down, and then you and I will talk a little bit when you feel like you're ready for it. If you feel like you're ready for it, we'll talk about it. But obviously, this is going to do no good to bring you in there right now. Okay?
All right. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You having a bad day, obviously. We can bring you back into the group. They're good people. I'm sure they're not going to have a problem with you coming back in, sitting down, and being quiet. As long as you're just coming in and not throwing chairs around, I think you'd be good. All right? Anything in particular? Anything I can help you with? Is it a school thing, a home thing?
No, it's just my girlfriend broke up with me today. It's just so stupid. I can't even believe I did that in front of the superintendent. I look like an idiot. It's just.
Everybody in there has bad days. They might not show it. Superintendent might not show it because they put on the game face when they come here, but they all understand deep. They know that people have bad days. I'm sure they're not going to mind. We bring you back in now. Just relax with the group. We'll talk a little bit more about what happened later. Hopefully everybody will let everything go. But I think the big thing right now is for you to come back in and show the group that you want to work with them. It'd probably help out. The whole situation will make it better.
All right.
All right?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Wolf.
Thanks.
I'm not used to that.
All right, man. Come on in.
Now, some of you may know, some of you may have guessed, but I want to let the cat out of the bag. That was just an act. And he does it well. Don't you agree? That was pretty believable. What did Mr. Wolf do? Because we didn't see you out in the hallway, but what did you see him do here? Take him out of the classroom. Don't embarrass him in front of a bunch of other kids, or don't get in the confrontation in front of a bunch of other students. That puts him in a difficult position. He's got his own, persona to kind of, or his image he's got to defend. So you're putting him in a lose-lose position there. He loses if he doesn't go out in the hallway, but he loses if he stays in there and makes things worse. Well, let's ask Taylor. What works for you out in the hallway?
Mr. Wolf was kind of like the mediator, between my horrible perception of why my girlfriend and I broke up.
Oh, is that the problem? Okay.
Yes, it was. And she was defiant, that's for sure. But, when you get a teacher to talk like that, my mother's also principal, so she works up in Cheektowaga, and I've been in a few positions where she's had to go down to the office, and I've obviously stayed in her office, but like a kid had picked up a desk and thrown it at a teacher or something. And my mother goes down and did the same thing that Mr. Wolf does. Hey John, how are you doing today? I can see you're not having a good day. If they bring it down into perception like that, it really takes the kid from high up here to, all right, I can level with you. I can talk it out. Maybe I don't have to be so frustrated and swear in front of the superintendent. And really bring it down to earth.
In a situation like that, a lot of times, especially if you know the kid, I like to say, look, I know you. This is not like you. And it gives them an out. It gives them, this is the ugly me, this is the good me. You know the good me, and I can be the good me. You know what I mean? And usually, at that point, it was shifting a little bit. He decided to calm down and relax, and took a couple minutes to himself. But I think you show them that you want to help them, and show them three things. Show them that you want to help them. Show them that you and other people have the same problems that you do. Other people have problems that make them have bad days. And the last thing is tell them that they're not, this is not you. I know what you are like, and this is not it.
Okay, so a couple important things you said. The relationship that you already have with a kid, it helps calm him down, because you've already got a pretty good relationship. If you didn't have that relationship, who knows what could have happened. Also, you gave him some space, you gave him some choices. You didn't make him come back in. He said, when you're ready. And you didn't even ask him to apologize. He did it on his own. If you forced him to apologize, how would that have worked?
I wouldn't have done it.
Probably
I don't know
not.
if I'd have gone back into the classroom, because I feel like when you force students to do something, they're more apt to not do it than to do it,
Yep.
If you tell a student, you're going to go out and sit in the hall, and you're going to sit there and think about what they're going to do, well, a couple of their friends come by, they're going to go with their friends. They don't want to sit out in the hall.
Yeah.
If they have someone to, talk to, or if, anyone out here, if, Mr. Rogowski came out into the hall and someone in his class was having a bad day and he was talking to his student, the same way Mr. Wolf is talking to me, it makes a difference, because then the kid has to think about what he did. Why did he do it? And if you ask similar questions like that, it's kind of like, oh, wow, I guess I was kind of acting, ridiculous.